Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another scrap and chat. We're going to get this layout done. Again, it's a page kit that I put together a few months ago during the Kitted Up class. I think we put, was it 25 or 30 page kits together? Something like that. Okay, so this two photos here, it's in Curacao. And it's inside where they make the liquor, like their little factory. And it was it was funny because it was like, you know, it was kind of showing here. This one guy was, you know, and we're like, oh, so there must be another place where they're producing it, you know, in bigger quantities. And she was like, nope, this is it. And we're like, what? So I just want to document that. Just going to put all these to the side. Just want to say, if I'm not my normal super chatty self, I'm not feeling 100% today. Okay, so this is Simple Stories 24/7. I love grid pattern papers for the background. So I don't think I'm going to do anything, like I said, too fancy today, just because I'm not feeling it. I'm going to mat my photos with this. And I think this time I am going to do this way, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm running out of that color, and I want to have more matting real estate. Because usually I go in the middle, and then I use that as the background. I don't want to do that today. I'm running out of that blue, so I'm going to put it like this. I don't know if I want to put it together and make one mat or separate them. I think I want to make one mat. And then it'll leave me all this to be able to mat, because I don't have a lot of navy blue cardstock. Like I, you know, go through the stuff, my cardstock, and it's like, okay, obviously I use the same colors all the time for matting and stuff like that. I have my favorite colors, right? And obviously this is one of them. And it's funny because when I started using this color, it's after I was packing when we moved to this house, and I found this, like 100 sheets of it. And I'm like, oh my Lanta. This was during the days when I was selling scrapbooking supplies, and I had like about 100 left of this. Like it was pretty much a brand new package or whatever I had, or I had 2 packages of 50, whatever it was a lot. So I said, okay, I got to start using this up. Okay. I like that. Even though this is kind of a grid and you can use it, you know, as journaling. Now, do I want 6 inches? How big is this? This is about 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So put an inch on each side. Yeah, that looks good. So we'll say 6. And I had this as a second sheet in there. But if I can use the rest of this for what I want, I will. And then that way it'll use up a whole sheet. I don't have to, you know, dig into 2 sheets. So I might do that. Because I think for that, I think I'm just going to use like this as a border. Or as a layering. But even if I do that, I can still go cut it in half and then stick it so it goes like cut it in two, and then half of it is on top like this as a layer, and this is on top or on the bottom. I think that's what I'm going to do, because then I can use something else as a border. Probably some washi tape. So I might have to pause the video and go look for that, because I don't have any washi tape that would coordinate right here. Probably looking for like a dark blue. What is that? No. Talks about tickets and stuff. And is this the right blue? Not really. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to go check for a washi tape. Okay, so we got options. We got a sparkly one. We got just about a 1/2 inch, you know, just geometric. We kind of got like a watercolor one, but all the colors that are in there are in here, so that's a huge possibility. And then 2 more here. So I'm going to cut this down. I don't know. I want to make it like a different size. Okay, I want the whole hello in there. And then maybe I'll cut this down like that. And then this down like that. And then right into. And then we can kind of do this. Or maybe this one should go on top. And then this one on the bottom. Then you have this stuff. I can decide how much of it I want to peek out. I think about that much is enough. And then once I have that, then I can decide, okay, do I want a thin border, a big border? But first, let's glue this down. I should probably ink the edges. So today, or I guess for you guys, it'll be yesterday, I put up my first video for December Daily. And then on Friday, there'll be the layout, this layout. And then Saturday, I'm hoping I can do a diamond painting. It depends. I either have to film it today, which I don't know if I'll be able to, because my husband's home and he's making some pens, so it's kind of loud. And then tomorrow I work, so I can't do it tomorrow. That's why I'm doing this video today. Or I can get up Saturday morning, film the video, and then put it up the same day. So I'm hoping I can find a time to do it. And then I want to do some kind of organizing, start organizing my scrap room for like every Sunday. It'll be, you know, organizing on Sundays or something. I haven't thought of a, you know, snappy title or smart title or, you know, catchy title or anything like that. I just want to organize, and it can be organizing, you know, my layouts, because I have so many layouts to put away. So I might start with that. Start putting some layouts away. I don't know. There's a couple things that I want to do. So I want to start with that this Sunday. And I'm hoping after this video, hopefully I start to feel a little better and I can film, you know, 2 videos back to back, or rest for a little bit. And then I was sick all night, like literally all night. Okay. And then Mason has hockey this afternoon, and we bought tickets to go see the junior team tonight. So like, oh, it's going to be a long day. If you're not feeling good, it's going to be a long day. But we'll do what we can. I think I'm going to cut this down a little bit. I want to leave about the same amount out, and because of the glue, even though I didn't put it right on the side because it was so big, it was okay. One way I can make sure it's I can count the squares, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 part of 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so I can go down one more, part of 9, like that. So that should be pretty equal. I'm going to look at this and see, do I want this? This is pretty big. Again, I can cut it down. But not only that, it's super busy. So you got busy with busy. So I'm thinking, no. I hate putting washi tape back on. I always make a mess. It's because I'm not patient enough. So I know it's totally a user issue. Just gotta be patient. So I can't remember if I told this story here or if I told a story during one of my classes. But, ooh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Or do I like that better? Wait. I don't know. I kind of like it, but I kind of like the plainness of that. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm spending too much time on a little border. That's what happens when you give yourself too many options. Then the decisions are just too much. So this was my first instinct. I'm going to go with it. There we go. And then we'll glue this down. I'll probably have to lift it again because embellishment clusters. Oh no, I just ripped it. I'm not wasting it. I'm just gonna, there. It's all good. But I'm not wasting all that. Look how much I have left. I don't have a lot left, so I've actually been going through my washi quite a bit. Like I've for as much as, you know, washi lasts forever, I have been finishing. I think I finished maybe 4 to 5 in the last year, which is pretty good. But I try to use them consistently. I try to, maybe not every layout, but I do try to use them. So right now, I don't even know if I want to use this little cameras, but I'm going to cut them out right away. And then they'll be ready to go. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do as my first organization. I don't know. I have these chalks that I bought. And I want to show you what I'm going to do with them, because they're like in a stick, and I want to show you what I want to do with them. So I don't know if I want to start with that, or I want to start with cleaning off my craft room. I talked about it the other day and said, oh, you know, it's not so bad. But yesterday filming the December daily, and then today I went looking for page protectors to put in the album. My craft room, it doesn't take long. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should clean up my craft room. Maybe. they had all kinds of like trees and stuff, and like it was prettied up, you know, really pretty around there. So I'm wondering if I should use this. I think I want to use this thing as part of my embellishment foundation, maybe. I don't even know if I want to put one there. I'm just kind of, I think I want to put one here, or maybe with my, with this, my journaling card. If I do that, then I don't want to put an embellishment cluster right here. So I would bring it maybe down here with that little flower. And I like this beauty, maybe right in the center here. I think that's what, you know, most of us struggle with, is where do I place these embellishment cluster? I always start with one, and then that one kind of determines where the rest is going to be. Okay, so I have a word here. I have some word here. I have love this here, so that works. I kind of like this, you know, this word hello again. I like these words, but a lot of times what I do, you know, is if I have enough words, I'll just randomly put them on the layout, so then it looks like that's sort of what I meant to do. I kind of like this because, you know, even though it was like a warehouse, it wasn't that big. So it's kind of a, you know, they're keeping it small. And I mean, they sell their liqueur all over the world, so it's not as if, and they're keeping up with production. They had another place, like this was the full-size bottle, I think, and they had another line where they did the small bottles. And I guess being from a country where, you know, you try to produce as much as you can, right? It was like we just couldn't wrap our heads around that. Oh, look, there's more hellos. I don't know. I think I'll use the hearts and that. It almost felt like a little family business. So I'm not sure if it is or not, but to me, that's the feeling that it kind of gave me, you know, by the size. So that's the reason I'm putting that word there, because that's the feeling that it sort of gave me. Okay. I'm going to see what else I can stick in there. Okay, let's just start gluing down. I'm using what's in the page kit. And today, I'm not feeling very creative or, you know, but I want to get a page done. So having the page kit definitely helped, because I just kind of grabbed that, and then when I looked at the pattern papers, I said, okay, what kind of feeling did, you know, do these pictures kind of give me? And of course, all the flowers, I was thinking of my vacation, which I've been kind of scrapping a lot of those pictures. I want to try to get as many done as possible because we're going again. So I don't want to come home and have, you know, 2 vacations that aren't scrapped. So I'm trying to get quite a bit of that done. I think today, I was kind of multitasking here in my head, but I was wondering if I should start by, you know, doing, how am I going to start the organization sort of series? And I think I'm going to start it by cleaning up my craft room, like finishing it up. It won't take me long because, like I said, the rule that I've been trying to follow is whenever I finish, even if I don't have a lot of time, at least spend 5 minutes cleaning up. And I've been doing that. And so that means that the immediate stuff gets put away, you know, as soon as I'm done the layout. Like I said, there's stuff that I took out yesterday for December daily. That's kind of still there. I did clean the main mess, but there's still some stuff. Like I took out the album from 2013 and 14 just to kind of show you, you know, why I get excited about December daily, why I like it. Because when I look at it now, you know, 5 years later, I am still enjoying it. I still am loving looking in there. Okay, then here, that's the other camera. We'll put that here. So that's how I start. I start with the ones that I kind of right off the bat said, okay, yes, I want to put those in my embellishment cluster, get those down so they stop moving around, because that is one thing that I do not like, is my embellishment cluster to be, or all the embellishments to be flopping around. Don't like that. Okay, so I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't cut this down. It's kind of big. So you know what? There. It doesn't need to be in that shape. I'm just going to cut it down. I'm not even thinking about it twice. I'm not enjoying it, so I'm just going to cut it. There. I like that better. I still have the word, but that label was just too big, because this label is pretty big. So by doing that, that house is kind of big too. But if I cut it down, let me see. Let's just go for it. Cut it down, and then I'm going to glue it over top. And I just made it that much shorter. It still looks like a house, and that's what I wanted, but it's not as tall. You can't tell. You can't tell. Should I cut the door down? No, I'll leave the door the same size. Okay. Just glued it right over top. Can't even tell. I'm just gonna ink the edges just like that. I'm gonna put that right there. I think the words, I'm just gonna spread them throughout the layout, kind of like words. You know, I could have stamped those on the layout. I'm not going to outline them because I don't want them to, I almost wish they were like see-through stickers. I'll put that right here. And then this one here. Okay, So I stopped the recording because my trimmer fell on the floor. So this way I can edit that out so it doesn't blast your ears because it was loud. Okay. See, this is what I mean. I lost a camera. Okay, so let's do this. Let's glue this down so I don't lose anything else. And then I'll start looking for that camera that was there. Family, and then together. There we go. Okay, now I can start looking for that camera. Did I stick it under something? This happens to me all the time. And I don't like, I start and it was there and now it's not. So I'll lift this just to see if I glued it on the back of something, because that's always a possibility. And I did not. Okay, so let's glue this back down. Oh, I see it. It went flying. Okay, let's see. Of course, I notice it after I destroyed this. Okay. Okay. Do I want to put it on the little house? I don't think so. I think I want to put it right there. Okay. Now we got these hearts. That I can put on my embellishment clusters. Maybe I can put it here next to the Stay Classy. It's still with that embellishment cluster. And then I think the reason I only put these, it's because I'm trying to use the different sizes of the embellishment, like the enamel dots. I'm always just using the little ones, so it's kind of forcing me to use them. Let's see if there's any more yellow. I have a couple here, but it's not the same. It's not the same yellow. What about these ones? Oh, these are green. Okay. You know what? I'm okay with just those. It's all good. Okay. So I'm just going to do the journaling. I'm going to put the year right now because that is one thing that I said that I wanted to start doing. So February 2019. And then I can do my journaling. I'm just, you know, it was in Curacao. It says Curacao right there. I have enough going on. I don't think I need a big title too. So now I'm going to cover my photos. And then I'm going to add blue and yellow, I think. Blue and yellow. Let's see if I can find the blue really quickly. Yes. And yellow, gold, Sure, gold. So this brush spray stain faded jeans and Vibez from Shimmer's Glorious Day. So we will get a little bit of messiness going on here. There. You know, there's kind of like some of that in the paper already, so it's just kind of continuing that. A little bit of gold. Maybe I should have shaken it a little bit more. A lot of the, I can see the color on the bottom, so it's very pale because it's mostly water. There we go. Much better. Have to stick it in there again to try to get some more color. Okay. So that's it. And to me, that's very, you know, summery, so very vacation-y. I could mat this on a dark blue cardstock. Trying to see where I could cut it down. Because I have this that's left from another layout. So I could, just trying to see if I want to. I kind of like putting a border around my layouts. And it's a way to use up my cardstock. So let's cut just, I don't think I can cut any from the top. So I have quite a bit on the bottom here that I can cut off. So that'll be that. That was a little crooked. So let's try to straighten that out. There we go. And then I have some on this side that I can cut off. So I'm just going to cut on two sides instead of all four, just because the top here, I'm going to be cutting up the top of the house, and here it's going to make it really close to the embellishment cluster. I should have done that at the beginning, but I forgot. Okay, so now I'm just going to ink the edges in that faded jeans distress ink, and that's going to complete this layout. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I have, you know, 830 plus scrapbook videos. So you can go back on my channel. I kind of dropped the ball lately on making playlist, but I think the first 600 are in playlist. And then I'm going to start again going through my latest ones and making sure that they're on playlist, so you can actually go back instead of hitting back and back and back. You can go on the playlist and look from 100 to 200, 0 to 100, 100 to 200, so on and so forth, just to make it easier to navigate. Okay, so that's it. That's going to complete this layout, and I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.